The second part of today's lesson is about courtship. I'm sure you've all seen animals in courtship behaviour. This video is probably one of my favourite videos of animals. It's a short clip showing birds of paradise doing courtship behaviour. So I strongly recommend you watch that. So really all we need to know about is why animals undergo courtship behaviour. And the reasons are as follows. It's important that animals are mating with their own species. So if they are carrying out certain behaviours, they recognise one another as being the same species. Otherwise, there is potential that they could become confused. They need to recognise that the potential mate has reached sexual maturity. So if they are carrying out a courtship behaviour, only an animal that is sexually mature would respond to that. So a sexually mature female lion will respond to the male lion, whereas an immature one would not respond, and it would be a signal that it's not the correct mate. Synchronized mating to increase the chance of sperm and egg meeting. So I don't know if you know, but fish have got external fertilization. Well, many fish have got external fertilization, and what that means is that the female fish will release eggs out into the water, and the male fish will then fertilize the sperm, or fertilize with his sperm onto the eggs. And it's obviously very important that they're all in the right place at the right time so that they can maximize the chance of the sperm and the eggs having access to one another. Pair bonding. Birds are great pair bonders. A lot of them pair bond for life, and that increases their chance of successfully raising their offspring, which is what fertilization is all about. And becoming able to breed in a few species, the courtship behavior actually brings the mate into a state where breeding can occur. And here are just a few examples of animals that are undergoing courtship behavior, but if you're interested in it, have a look at some videos online. There's some fantastic videos on courtship behavior. So at this point, you want to do a knowledge check. You need to know what a species is. You need to know what phylogenetic classification is. You need to be able to describe it using the keywords of taxa or taxon. You need to know how phylogenetic trees are built. You need to be able to list those the names in the taxonomic naming system that you have learned before. You learned at GCSE. This is important. The 3 domains of life, eukaryotes and the archaea, and then your bacterial or prokaryotes, so your 3 main domains. You need to be able to compare and contrast them. How are they similar? How are they different to one another? Talking about the structure of the DNA, whether or not they're single or multicellular, what kind of ribosomes they have. Very importantly, what kind of cell walls they have. So what makes a bacterial cell wall? What makes eukaryotic cell walls? And what makes archaea cell walls, if they have cell walls? And also looking at the cell membrane of those organisms. Okay, this is a good thing just to practice. Go and find out the common and binomial names of some examples from each kingdom of life. Okay, and then to be able to describe and explain why courtship behavior is necessary. So that's just a knowledge check for you to check that you have acquired most of the knowledge that you need for this topic, for this particular bit of the chapter. And then this is what you are going to do this week. All right, so good luck with that, and I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, please ask on the team. Please go to posts and ask questions. I'm more than happy to answer them. All right, I hope you're all doing well. Take care.